Professional.
Professional stuff. Here we are at a Rebellion Music Festival.
Are you enjoying the festival?
Loving it. It's really good. Good friendly atmosphere.
So what's going to happen to Leeds this year then? What do you reckon?
I'm trying to be positive here.
It's not easy at the minute, is it?
It's not easy. It's as if we've gone straight back to the bottom and started again. But that's what we did last year. We'll do it again. Yeah, we'll be at the top. This is
one step forward, 10 back.
Well, that's Leeds all over. That is just what we do.
But we keep saying we're a big club though, yet we keep doing this all the time. Selling all the youth kids.
They're selling, a bit of money comes in, someone good, they'll sell them. It's simple as that.
And I've heard...
The tea lady scored goals, should be sold to Man United or something like that.
I've heard Roof's going as well. I've heard he's be sold on Monday. He's in over there and it's all sorted, deal's done, 8 million.
Another one of our players who pledges their life to us. They're off.
Only people that pledge their life and mean it are the fans.
Yeah, I don't go for the players, I don't go for anyone else apart from all the mates who's stood with.
Or the chairman.
Yeah, we've had a few of them that was in it.
Going back to punk, what got you into punk rock then?
What got me into punk? That's a good question. It was early 70s, what was I, 11, looking for something, trying to latch onto something, not blaming a broken family, but this gave me a surrounding and it also gave me a purpose, a reason for being. Right. Not like the mainstream, not like everyone off the peg. It's your own individuality, and that's what got it in sort of like 78, something like that. Anyway, I was 12. And that was it. I just got my mum's hair done. Derby hair, Blackpool or Sid Vicious. And just went from there, really.
Is this in Norwich?
This was in Norwich at the time, yeah.
So what was Norwich like back then?
Back then in Norwich it was great. We had Pottergate and it was Pottergate punks. A lot of good bands. I mean, we've seen so many really good bands. Yeah, an old converted church, St Andrew's Hall. I mean, in a month we had the Stranglers, Susan the Banshees, the Undertones and the Ruts. And that, you can't get that again. Yeah, you can go and see the bands, but it's different. It's not the same as it was back then.
Yeah.
And we had a good scene in Norwich. We still do. Norwich has always had a good scene. But we've had so many different factions in punk rock that punk rock was slagging and biting and beating itself up. So, you know, there's so much going on, but everyone's in your own little cliques.
What was the cultural makeup of the Norwich punks? I mean, was it predominantly white working class, or were there other people involved? Yeah, gay people, black people? Or
well, saying that, we had one that was Steve Dockett. He was, to call it a token. Yeah, and then we had, but he's still coming to the gigs, still seditiony up to the nines. You know, still got the same spirit, and do you know, it was so good. No problems, nothing like that. Same as the sexuality thing. Yeah, we had gay friends there, and obviously 80s and 70s were a bit rough. But the same people are here today. That's the difference, and that's what keeps us going.
So I mean, because punks used to get a really negative press, they're all violent and all this stuff.
We're violent and spit on grannies.
The media did the job, didn't they? They made it superficial, but
they just want to finish it and make as much money out of it as they can.
But I always think punks were more likely to be attacked than be the aggressors, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I mean, even now, I mean, there's me, terminally ill with motor neurone disease, been living in Norwich for about a month, go to a gig, come out, go and get some money out of the cash point. This trendy lad comes up from one of the streets, all beer boys. You can see what's my problem, and he punches me, knocks us out, just because of the way I look.
This is recently?
Yeah, this was December, after the UK subs.
A bloke attacked you?
Yeah, it knocked us out outside one of the pubs.
A bastard.
Yeah, straight after. Oh, it smelled weed.
That weed.
Yeah, but yeah, that's the thing. But now being ill, let's just go on to that. It's made me do what I need to do, and punk rock has actually got me the support that I need.
Right.
Friends, family, not punk family. Got it tattooed on my arm, and I mean everything I say about it. That is the whole thing. It's like having your own family, and I feel surrounded by people that care.
Well, I think punks do care. I think that's why they got into punk rock.
Yeah, there is. It's individuality. It's not about having Mohicans, DMs, studded jackets. It's whatever you feel it is, like it was at the start. and that's what I find. You know, making your own clothes, making your own hair, making your own.
Being you.
Yeah.
Being the person you were meant to be.
The most important thing, I think. Yeah, just be yourself.
Exactly. The mainstream society doesn't really offer us that.
No.
Slavery.
Yeah.
You just reminded me, actually, going back to that question I just asked you, do you think punks are lower likely to aggress? You've just reminded me of when I was in Norwich once, and there was a pub behind the Gala. I can't remember what it's called, but they had a newspaper clipping on there.
That
from the
champion. That was.
Do you know about this piece of paper? Basically, it's saying, this guy was basically saying, he was having it. The media had said something about how punks are like this, that, and the other, and this guy had wrote to the media or something. It was his reply to a media correspondent saying that punks coming by a pub and they're the nicest people I've ever met.
And do you know what else? That was Connie who ran the champion.
Right.
I mean, she loved us. She was a really good landlady. Really looked after us. But the reply to that, like you said, is like they're well behaved. There was a bit of a trouble in there, but she regrettably had to ask us not to leave.
Right.
And then the last thing she said, good luck to John Fry and the boys.
Right, nice one.
Yeah, and John Vince as well. Right. Who's sadly not with us anymore.
A lot of us are not here.
Yeah.
Do you think punk changed anything in the long term?
In the long term?
Well, it's always been around. It's still carried on.
But it's
has it had a long-term positive effect on society? I'm thinking of it. Changed all us as individuals.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm thinking about has it changed anything in society?
I find it does, because years ago you'd be sent home from school for having bleached hair or just going to black or whatever colour. And it's not acceptable. Now the teacher telling them to do that could have green hair and a fucking nose ring. So it's changing that direction. You'll see non-punks walking around with bright coloured hair.
Ripped jeans.
Ripped jeans.
Yeah,
it's expensive ripped jeans and Ramones t-shirts from what I know.
But they don't even know Ramones are.
No. They have no concept that they don't know who Ramones are from anyone else. No. They don't know who, Sex Pistols are or anything else like that. It's just a fashion, which what makes us different to them. Yeah. And that's the whole point.
It still kind of devalues it for us, because then they put us both together, don't they?
They do. But this is sort of an event where you'll see it as it is. Yeah, not everyone's uniform.
No.
I'm stood here in a pair of shorts and trainers.
Yeah.
And it doesn't make any difference what you wear. You know who you are. Your friends know who you are. Anyone who is anyone knows who you are, and that's all that matters.
I'm just looking for some more questions. I've written down, but I keep fucking forgetting. It's hard to remember them all. And then I've got to put my glasses on.
That's the sign of the times when we can't find it. I've not been using my glasses because one, I can't reach my head, and two, it's just too hard for me. I think I'm going to try and correct my eyes or something.
So what are your favourite bands from the punk days? Punk memories, gigs,
without
friends?
doubt, UK subs. So many gigs to remember. The old days with Paul Slack, Pete Davis and Nick Garrett, even up to the regular days now. UK subs have always impressed me. Right. But I do love the Exploited. We're lucky we saw the Buzzcocks last year, sadly not anymore. They were the first gig I went to was a Buzzcocks gig. And they to me were just brilliant. Right. Everything came out spiral scratch, and I thought this is just too good.
Nice. Do you mind me asking why you like the Exploited? I know everybody knows I don't like it, but it's only my opinion. And I have got a reason as well, not just a musical thing. Yeah. I've got another reason. Yeah. Go on.
With me, the Exploited, punk was dying off. It was getting, I don't know what it was, but they just injected, not so much them, but the whole punk thing kind of started again after New Wave, and then we had, not just them, but you had bands like, Crongen, Antipasti, other bands that have been around for a while, but the Exploited to me always give that energy. Right. And that's what it is. That's what it does to me, is the energy to let's get up and do it.
It was fizzling out. I know it was fizzling out. By 79, everybody were on top of the pops. Yeah. Everyone had sold out, and then people were starting to move on and look for new things to do.
Yeah.
But I saw Exploit. There's two reasons. I saw them at that punk thing on Earth in Leeds.
Oh, Christmas on Earth, wasn't it?
Yeah, they were trying. But they were the first punk band that would try to look like another punk band to me. The bass player, I think, the little guy who was looking like Johnny Rotten.
Yeah, Gary, wasn't it?
Yeah, and I thought, I didn't understand that. But I saw him in Bradford. What, he wasn't there. My friend Packy Kenny, he named himself up, they were stopping at his house, and there was that big lad, John. And I remember they were stood outside, because we were all in a house further down the street. And one of them was trying to stick a stick up a puppy's arse in the street. And they were going, what are you fucking doing, man? Yeah. So that kind of put me off.
Can't be having that. Whichever way you look at it, can't be having that.
And that's how it looked, whether that's what we're at. Yeah. But we shouted out, no. That's all right. I forgot what question. So what do you think Punk's legacy will be then?
Punk's legacy? Well, we're fizzling out. We've been there from year dot. But it's the younger ones that come up. I see the music, personally, going back to the melodic stuff we had to start with.
Right.
You know, like your Gen X, Buzzcocks.
So I'll go full circle?
I think so. Well, it is. You walk around here, it's not all, the latest thrash band.
No.
There's so much, dictionary stuff and boy stuff. I wish you could still get boy stuff. I love that.
You can get it online, apparently.
No, I'll be looking for that.
I'll talk to him earlier. Said you can still get it online.
No, well, mate, I'll be looking for that. But Punk's legacy is just keeping it. I think the best way is DIY. We do.
Well, that's what it was about, really. Do it yourself.
Yeah. I mean, we even played under a flyer a few weeks ago with a generator.
Right.
Yeah, and that's members of 9 other bands. All for mental health charity.
Nice.
One of our girls runs music charity. Mind the Gap. They're brilliant.
Oh, we've got them up where we are as well.
Mind the Gap. Yeah. They're really good, and that's what we did. We called ourselves the Punk Rock All Stars. It was members of my band, Motor Neurons, Brain Dance, Info Riot, The Pukes, PMT, so many other bands. And it was just so good.
Sounds like a positive event.
It really was. We played for about, I think, 10 dates, just on the flyover. They gave us a 10-minute slot, so we had 3 songs. Yeah, we got together about 3 weeks prior. So very short, but we're all in band. You know what you're doing. You know what's going on, and it was just so. It felt really tight because we were all doing stuff for a good cause. Never played in a band with each other, but we all clicked, and it was just really good. All you need is a generator, a drum kit, and away you go.
Nice.
Under a flyover.
Very punk rock.
Oh yeah, 10 dates like that, but. Well, we've got clubbing nights where we use a lot for gigs, all dayers, all for benefits. One's motor neuron disease, the other one's diabetes.
Nice.
And there's a lot of bands there. And that to me is what is Punk's legacy. It'll just keep going, keep going. You want to put us on? Fuck it, we'll put ourselves on. And they're the best.
It's taking control of your life, isn't it? And not letting the state do it. That's part of the battle, isn't it?
Yeah, it's exactly.
Being self-sufficient and stuff like that. Which is what they don't want, really.
No.
Right, cheers for that.
Well, thank you, Johna.
You're going to give us an MOT, marching on together.
I would if you could remove my arms, but
sorry.
I'll do it. It's just a little bit, I better not.
That's all right. Cheers for that.
Cheers, Johna.